What is up to the transparency?
Immigrants' kids' dream, a reality. Hard work and opportunity allow me to succeed and give it back. I hosted free healthcare clinics across Pennsylvania and created Health Corps that's helped millions of at-risk teens.
Again, welcome to the transparency. Since you guys can't see it because you guys don't live in Pittsburgh, I'm going to bring it to you guys. NBC Channel 11 news tonight, 6 p.m. here, Eastern Standard Time. Welcome.
September 25th, you can get 0% interest for 36 months on new systems with approved credit. Visit arspittsburgh.com.
Now a live look at the city of Pittsburgh, where 1 in 5 residents lived in poverty last year. That's according to new data recently released by the U.S. Census Bureau. It estimates about 20% of the city's population lived below the poverty line, in 2021. That's a 5% increase from 2 years ago, and that's about 8 percentage points higher.
Again, welcome to the transparency. You guys probably can't see it because you are not living in Pittsburgh, but I'm bringing you guys the Channel 11 news. Tomorrow is Sheldon's hearing. Check it out.
Of the opioid epidemic is
recording the news now. Yes, the new me.
1 million people on Medicare were diagnosed with opioid use
So
disorder
saddle up.
last year.
Again, welcome to Truth and Transparency. This is breaking news for Sheldon Jeter. Those of you guys that have been paying attention to the news today, a huge win in the courtroom for Anand Syed. He was released from prison, vacated of a murder charge. Anand walked out a free man just a couple hours ago out of Baltimore.
60,000 people who received Medicare experienced an opioid overdose last year. And it says that number is likely even higher since there may be other cases that were never reported to Medicare.
Again, Anand Syed walked out a free man. A free man. So welcome to Truth and Transparency. Those of you guys that have been hanging out for the past, year and a half. Some good news coming for Anand today, as well as Sheldon has his hearing tomorrow. So Channel 11 News, Pittsburgh here at 6. Going to make sure that you guys can see it. Again, hello to those live chatters there. Share this, pass this around. Make sure that all my mods know. If you could do that, Maple Bee, thank you.
Who have opioid use disorder can receive.
Am I on a delay?
Improving access to that treatment.
That's funny. Yeah, that is great news for Adnan. Extremely proud of his team and that prosecutor. I mean, hands down. Great news all around for those that are, battling the justice system.
It is hard to talk about.
The latest findings are a reminder of why breaking down those barriers is critical.
I would say to any Medicare patient who thinks that they might have an opioid use disorder, please talk to your doctor. That medication is available. Medicare pays for that medication.
Now, the report does show some good news, too. It found the overall number of people on Medicare who receive opioids has been going down, and fewer of them are receiving high amounts of opioids. Live in Washington, Samantha Manning, Channel 11 News.
After more than a year of heartache,
for the rest of my life, I won't have my son.
The man who killed her little boy learned his fate. It's a Channel 11 exclusive.
The hearing that brought that judge to tears, and why the mother says this is just the first step towards justice.
They just wanted to come straight, my son.
Her son went to prison for killing his own cousin and was questioned in the killing of a local teacher. For the very first time, we're hearing from Sheldon Jeter Jr.'s mother what she wants the public to know as he fights for a new trial.
New at 6, the national honor for a local delivery driver who ran into a burning house in
Breaking right now, Chopper 11 is over.
Again, welcome to the transparency. This is breaking news. This is the news. If you are not obviously living in Pittsburgh, you don't have the ability to see this. This is 6 o'clock news out of Pittsburgh. So welcome to Truth and Transparency. Welcome, Boston. What do you, well, I'm kind of busy. Yeah.
Between the Boulevard of the Allies and Forbes Avenue. And here's why. UPMC tells us that a contractor working across the roadway, you can
No, it's a lie.
standing around that area. But we're told that contractor actually hit the gas line there while working this afternoon. We are told that that gas line has been capped and there was no impact to hospital operations here at McGee's Women's Health. But as you can see, traffic's still backed up along this way. So if you are heading to Oakland tonight, beware there could be some delays in getting out to Forbes Avenue as well as the Boulevard of the Allies. For Channel 11 News.
I have no idea.
That woman's ex-husband spent decades.
It ever will. And that is why this is just the beginning.
In February of 2019, the toddler suffered 5 skull fractures, bruising all over his face, and injuries too graphic for TV. Mason was charged with criminal homicide, but took a plea deal in exchange for reduced charges, including third-degree homicide, aggravated assault of a child, and endangering the welfare of children.
This is the beginning of justice, as he got the max penalty that they can do at the moment. Yes, this is the beginning of it, although there is a long road still. This is definitely the day that we have been waiting for.
Some of Tyler Mason's family was in the courtroom defending his character. The judge didn't hold back, telling them they're in denial about what happened, and they came out of court to find sunshine, saying Aiden's smile was beaming down on her.
He knows how much I love him. Those were the last words I said to him. Those were the last words he said to me.
Tyler Mason did read a brief statement to the family in court. He says he cannot fathom the pain that they're experiencing. He says he is tortured by what he did, and he will be for the rest of his life. Reporting live from the Allegheny County Courthouse, Amy Huda, Channel 11 News.
All right, and thanks, Amy. No words, though, for someone who would hurt a child like that. And our thoughts with the family tonight. Thank you, Amy.
A family tragedy becoming clear tonight after a terrible fire an hour north of Pittsburgh. 4 people are dead and 1 child is missing. Although the coroner has not officially identified the bodies, a GoFundMe account has been set up to pay for the funerals of Liz Seltzer and her 3 children, Paisley, Ansley, and Jordan. Firefighters responded to the house in Delaware Township around midnight Friday and found the house engulfed in flames. Today, the coroner said the remains of a man, woman, and 2 children, a boy and a girl, were recovered. A 3rd child is still missing. State police and the fire.
Again, welcome to the transparency as this is unraveling here. Here we go.
Junior was in a football uniform, headed to perform big on.
And new at 6, the family of a man linked to 2 murder investigations says It has torn them apart. In 2018, Sheldon Jeter Jr. was questioned in connection to the Mother's Day shooting of teacher Rachel Del Tondo. In 2020, police say Jeter shot and killed his own cousin. He was later sentenced to life in prison, and now he's appealing that conviction and faces his first hearing tomorrow. Jeter's family spoke exclusively to Channel 11's Nicole Ford. She filed this report before heading to breaking news.
Oh, here you go.
From the very start, Sheldon Jeter Jr. was in a football uniform, headed to perform big on the field at Aliquippa.
I was just looking at one of his little things that he wrote. I was like, if he was here now.
It's these memories of her firstborn that brings a smile to Delcia Flanagan's face. Looking back, she now sees where things changed for her son, Sheldon.
It started at the elementary school when Rachel Del Tondo stepped into my son's life.
Del Tondo was a teacher who years later was found to have a relationship with Sheldon when he was just 17. Del Tondo was gunned down on Mother's Day in 2018, a case that made national news, and one Sheldon Jeter was questioned in but never charged. 2 years later, Sheldon's cousin Tyreek Pugh was shot and killed. Sheldon was convicted and sentenced for the murder.
I don't feel that it was justice. And I don't think that justice was served for my side of the family or the Pugh family.
Flanagan believes the high publicity of the Del Tondo case convicted her son before he ever had his day in court. Now, a year later, Sheldon is getting an appeal hearing after alleging misconduct by a juror who was Del Tondo's next-door neighbor. New information also came to light about other members of the jury.
There was jury members that were talking to each other, laughing, and it's hearing notes. That type of conduct can't happen.
In a multiple-page affidavit, Sheldon's appellate attorney plans to ask a judge on Tuesday morning to take the next step for Sheldon to get a new trial.
I just pray that we get this new trial. And I'm able to just see my son again.
Nicole Ford, Channel 11 News.
And tonight, a Scott Township man is accused of luring boys under the age of 8 into his house. According to police paperwork, the boys were playing outside on Friday night when Sean Conboy invited them into his home on Elmbrook Lane. Once inside, police say Conboy took one boy into the bedroom and put the other one outside. The boy outside.
All right, you guys just got to see it and hear it live when it unfolded there. That is a developing and breaking story. Got a lot of family here, so just want to thank everybody that has been out there supporting this family, supporting this cause. Honestly, it's been a lot of hard work, long hours, but nothing compared to what the emotional roller coaster that this family, especially Sheldon's mother, but then also Sheldon. It's been a whirlwind for them, and to know that there's a ton of people out there that are supporting this family and Sheldon. It's hope that keeps you going. Sheldon is an innocent man, and I think that today couldn't have happened any better with Anand Syed being literally released, vacated. He has been in prison since he was arrested for the murder of Haman Lee. So talk about a magical 9/19 heading into tomorrow for his appeal hearing, his oral hearing. Sheldon's in the best hands with Corey Woods, and tonight just to see that broadcast, and the truth should come out not only for Sheldon but for the Pugh family. Those two families were very, very close, and for them to be separated was just and torn apart because of this, the loss of Tyreek. Everybody lost that day. I think everybody's been losing since that incident report got leaked, and they continue to lose. But hopefully some things can be righted that were wronged over the past year and a half, and puts, some stepping stones down that that this stuff is going to go on anymore in Beaver County. So again, looking forward to tomorrow. So everybody that's been supporting, please continue to do that. And cannot thank you enough. Fight for a family, Army, you guys are awesome. Truth and transparency, everybody that supports. It's for these moments, and Sheldon, deserves his chance at a fair trial that he did not have in 2021. So please keep the family in your prayers, especially Tyreek's family, because they're also going through this, and they would have to, go through doing another trial again and everything like that. But if anybody deserves the truth, it's him, who can rest them peacefully, as well as his family knowing the truth. So again, to all family out there, our thoughts and prayers are with you, and to getting it right. Like Lady Justice is blind, let's let it be blind, and not have prejudices, whatever they may be, blocking that. Again, thank you for all of your support, and I'll be live later on to take some questions. But tomorrow Sheldon has a huge hearing, and tonight kicked it off to remind everybody that Sheldon and his family, they're not going away without a huge fight. And that's what Fight for a Family is all about. All right, you guys take care. You gotta be shitting me.